Hello book nerds, welcome to Bookshelf Bunny. I'm Kim and today we'll be doing 22 books I hope to read in 2022. Also, check out this really cute cup. Got it for Christmas from my brother and his wife. Isn't that adorable? Love it. Okay guys, so because I'm doing sort of more mood reading this year than strictly sticking to a list that I've made, these books are just hopefuls. They're not guaranteed, but they are books that I hope to get to this year. Now, it was really hard to narrow down 22 books, and I don't want to take a lot of time reading the synopsis of each, so I'm just going to share the titles in the description box as well, and you're welcome to look them up and check them out on Goodreads. Maybe if I'm not super lazy, I'll add a link as well, just to make your life easier. Some of these are ebooks. One of the things I did this year was with a gift card I got for Christmas from like an Amazon gift card, I decided that I wanted to read more indie books. And I used that gift card to download a bunch of indie books onto my Kindle from some fabulous indie authors who responded to a Bookstagram post. So some of those are on there as well. I hope to read them all of those indie books, but again, no guarantees. I've included a few. The few that kind of caught me is really interesting, so I will showcase those as well. So let's start with those indie books. So these are the indie ebooks that I have added to my Kindle. And again, I hope to read them all this year, but I can't promise that. So specifically, the ones that really caught my interest and the ones I'm adding to this particular TBR theme of 22 books in 2022 are these gems. So those are exciting. Again, fellow indie authors, I hope to read all of these books, but I can't promise. I did promise on that Instagram post that when I did read their book, I would share a review, and I will definitely be doing that, so keep an eye out. Watch for those. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you can find me by following the link in the description box. Now, the books that I want to read that I already own, I added these to my list because we all know we have giant piles of books that we just keep accumulating in our homes and we don't read right away, and it just is a thing. So I'm hoping to read some of those. So the books that I'm going to work on are these ones. I want to read this fabulous trilogy, so that's 3 of them. I also want to read some of these. So for my little free library, I had entered a giveaway. And that giveaway was several books that were part of the Scotiabank Giller Prize. These were finalists, and I won the giveaway. And I have some of these fabulous books, and I need to read them so I can add them to my little free library. So those are on my list, and those include these guys. And this guy. Here are some more. We've got Billy Summers by Stephen King. This was like my most anticipated read of last year, and I haven't read it yet, and now he's coming out with a new book in, I think it was September already, so I better get on it. I also wanted to read Lizzie's Story. Still haven't read that one. This one, Space Opera. This one came in my little free library. Somebody donated it, and I left it there for about a week. I was instantly intrigued by it, but I left it in case somebody else wanted it first. because that's the purpose of the little free library. I don't get to use it as my own personal library. However, it didn't go, and so I lynched it so that I can read it. I'll put it back when I'm done, don't worry. But this one's exciting. I want to read this behemoth one of these days, hopefully this year. We'll see what happens. I kind of impulse bought these ones, and I'm excited about them. Their premises sound fun. Particularly excited about this guy, because Buffy, I have an obsession. I love my Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And this one as well. Those were my impulse buys recently. I still haven't read this. I had planned on reading this last year and didn't. So we'll do that one, hopefully. This monster, which I have been trying to read for a few years now, Lamort to Arthur. It's one of my goals for 2022, so of course it has to be on this list. And then these guys. Yes, I've read the first 2 books in the Stormlight Archive so far by Brandon Sanderson, but I haven't read the 3rd or 4th, and I believe the 5th is just around the corner if it's not out already. I'm not actually sure. So, these guys, another couple of behemoths. So those are my 22 books that I hope to read in 2022. Again, I'll add some descriptions, or I'll list them in the description below and possibly add a link to Goodreads for each of them so you can check them out in more detail. As for my February TBR, I am keeping it pretty casual. I am currently working my way through Wicked Awake, one of those ebooks that I showed you, this guy here. So I'm hoping to read that one this month. I'm also reading The Taking of Jake Livingstone, this guy here, as part of the Haunted Corner Book Club February pick. And about halfway through now. It's a really fun read, very good. Definitely check it out. And that's really it for books that I'm hoping to read this month, aside from my giant list, which I hope to read throughout the year. But again, may not, because I'm mood reading this year. That's it. Those are my 22 books I want to read in 2022. That's exciting. I just kind of plowed through them, sorry. Didn't go into a lot of detail. Trying to keep it brief where I could talk about them for a long time, and I try to keep my videos pretty short. Okay, book nerds, I would love to hear from you in the comments. Do you have any books that you are bound and determined to get to this year because they've been sitting on your shelf and mocking you? I would love to hear what those reads are. That's it for me, and as always, happy reading.